You guys look like you guys have really good sex. Are you guys the best you've ever had with each other?
Hello.
Hello.
Will you introduce yourself?
My name is Amr.
I'm Yuridi.
What's your name?
Fuad, I'm 21.
I am Fatia, I'm 29, and I work at Swedish Hospital.
Today you're going to be guessing if pairs of people are married or divorced. Are you two married?
Yes.
We've been married for 10 months.
Have you ever been married?
I have.
And did that marriage end in divorce?
Yes, it sure did.
How do you feel about divorce?
I know we're gonna be talking to a bunch of divorced people, so I feel bad, but I just like view divorce as like kind of like a screw up. You know, it's just like you don't want it to happen.
If you're in a really bad place and it's draining you and it's taking a toll on you, it's better to just separate.
How can you tell if somebody's married or divorced?
I'm obsessed with murder mysteries, so I'm like trying to analyze them.
I'm very heavy on body language, so just seeing how close they're standing to each other, how far away.
I'm going to bring the first pair in. Are you nervous at all?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Hi. I feel like how y'all walk together, it was in union. I feel like I have my answer. I don't know about you.
Well, she's hot.
Thanks.
You don't think I'm attractive?
That sounds like something a divorced guy would say.
You are his type, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out.
Can you guys just give me a quick kiss?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's good, guys.
Where did y'all meet?
Yeah, I'd come from a friend's wedding and then went to go get some drinks with another buddy, and that's where I met her.
Yeah, I was working at a restaurant and I was a host.
Give me a few things that like, if you got married or are still married, that you love about her.
You're really hot.
Thanks.
Okay, and how about things about him? They're divorced.
I think that
I think they're
they
married.
Are, yes.
I think there's just chemistry, and they smiled a lot when they were telling how they met each other.
I think they're married, but in an open relationship. A big part of that was because she said that I was his type. He's standing kind of close to me.
The reaction to asking them to kiss was not the greatest. I think I'm gonna go with divorced. Am I correct?
Nope.
No.
That's bad. Okay.
We're married.
We're married.
Yeah.
Do you exclusively date Asian women?
I typically lean that way, but
Do you have Asian fever?
maybe, and it's just never been diagnosed. But I.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Are you happily married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Actually, well, we just kind of got married recently.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've been married
November.
for 6 months.
Okay.
6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still fresh. You know, some people are, have their honeymoon phase. How are y'all going?
Well,
Did we have a honeymoon phase?
you know, we had our son so early. So
We didn't have time to
Y'all
honeymoon.
were trapped together?
yeah, so I was trying to leave. I was trying to leave the state, and we ended up having a son
I trapped
instead.
him.
But it was a good thing. It was like one of those things you didn't realize it until like it happened. You're like, this was pretty cool.
Do you feel like right now feels like your honeymoon? Because y'all are glowing. I don't know. To me, it kind of seems like it.
We're just happy. Yeah.
Hello guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so when do you guys get married? What year?
2014.
So that's like really long. You guys like seem a lot younger than that.
I was 23.
Okay.
And I just turned 24.
You guys look like you guys have really good sex. Are you guys the best you've ever had with each other?
I would say equal to the best.
Is it like top 5? I mean, give me
like a lovely third alternate.
How did y'all meet?
We met in Vegas
Okay.
at a club. We both lived here. Didn't know each other existed.
He was sort of biblically seeing someone I was with, or in my friend group, and they like left from the dance floor. My friend did, and I like swooped in because I was blackout drunk.
I want to say you guys are maybe like freshly divorced. Anything happens in Vegas. Maybe it was a quick like, oh, let's get married because it seems like a good idea right now.
I'm gonna say they're divorced. They're not each other's favorite when it comes to sex. Am I right? Yes!
What made y'all separate?
We just grew up and grew apart.
Yeah, we
That
got
was
married
really
pretty young. We were 23 and 24.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
age we're at right now.
But it's not always like that.
Do you set each other up with dates?
I've tried.
She's a great wing person.
Okay. Is it weird setting him up with someone?
One of my first dates, she walked into the restaurant. The only table available was right next to us,
Okay.
and so we wound up just all
And
of
you
us
like tell the
having a
date like, oh, it's
conversation.
my ex.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they hit it off, and we just chatted the whole time.
That's crazy. Honestly, I don't know what to say.
Hello, hello. Looking at them, they look like a great couple. Just like their faces next to each other.
What do you guys do for work?
We both work for school districts.
I'm also a comedian.
Do you have any jokes for us?
He'd never been with a big woman before when he met me, and he looked at me like I was a unicycle.
Okay.
You know, like he knew he wanted to ride it, he just wasn't quite sure how.
How frequently is the unicycle ridden?
Couple times a week.
I was gonna say 3 times a week, probably, yeah.
Can you guys hold hands for me? Okay, it's not this. It's this.
What is the difference?
Well, it's just this is more connected. You're physically touching all inside his fingers.
Well,
This you can like just go, ah!
I know, but he is kind of sweaty right now.
Okay.
and I have arthritis, so.
That's the excuse. They're divorced. Okay. The hand holding.
You should see us have sex.
I think they're together. They do hit the unicycle often, and I think they wouldn't have divorced if it was 3 times a week, I think.
You're wrong. We are married.
You are married! Oh my god. How is the sex?
Better than the hand holding for sure.
That's what we like to hear. How did you guys meet?
Karaoke.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute!
I ran into him a few times at the bar, like I would.
Oh.
And then whenever
At the
we both
karaoke
were there,
place.
we would sit
Okay.
together.
So did you like see her and like fall in love at first sight?
Actually, I did. I remember the very first moment I saw her, and instantly I was drawn to her, and I remember that moment.
What activities did you like doing with each other?
We did stand up together. I was better than her, so.
It's true.
It became a point of contention.
However, I did cheat. My first open mic, I proposed to her. Good cheat code for not getting bombed off the stage.
Dance sexy with each other. You guys look like you're about to kiss. Can you guys kiss?
Yeah.
Can you just name one thing you hate about each other?
Lying?
Fair.
Oh, wow, okay. That's really bad.
Uh-huh.
I want to go with divorce, just because lying is like a pretty big thing.
As soon as they walked in, I got like heavy, like really good friends vibes. Not good along enough that y'all want to be married, but maybe like really good friends.
I think they're married. Was I correct?
No.
You guys are divorced?
We are divorced.
What happened with the kiss? Because I felt it.
We've always had good chemistry.
Okay.
When did you guys divorce?
We divorced in 2018. I think when we were both ready to come out as queer, we didn't need our protection person. Like, we got together pretending to be straight people. Kat is trans, and she wasn't when we met, and it made sense for us to not be married anymore. And sometimes when I hear about choices that you've made with your money, I think, thank God that's not my problem anymore. Fair.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Y'all look a lot alike.
Okay. I've never heard that before. Me either.
Yeah. Y'all wearing the same glasses almost.
That part I do.
I'm a true believer of like the more you hang out with someone, the more you start looking like them, especially if you're a romantic partner. I don't know, I feel like I have my answer already.
Awkward question, but like your intimacy, like your sex, is it good? Is it bad?
I'd go like a 9.2.
Oh, that's very good.
That is
very good.
Well, shit, thank you.
Can you rub her shoulder?
In what way?
Just you tell me.
Actually, I've got a little knot back there.
Yeah,
if
on
you
that
could-
side.
If you're telling me to rub your shoulder and you got a kink, like, I would get in there and.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for divorce. You guys, you're being too polite. Was I right?
No. We are technically married,
Technically.
and we do live together,
But we're separated.
but we're separated.
How is it being married while like living in the same house, but not being romantically involved?
At first, it was really fucking hard.
Yeah.
We found a new way to be with each other without being with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
So it's working out.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, they look like a good couple. Stand a little closer. She put the shoulder in.
What's y'all's favorite memory together?
Probably the day I met her.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What happened?
I told her that I saw her.
I see you.
I sense a very good chemistry.
Yeah.
Touch her butt. He did a grab. It wasn't just like a nice boop. He's still holding, and it's a good grip too.
How many times have you each been married? Or do you have kids from other people?
3.
Yeah,
3 times.
Three
Well,
times.
I've been married 3 times.
one
Okay.
child from somebody else.
Say I love you to each other.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
They're married. She directed him by looking at him to say it first. It's a very wife thing.
I believe divorced, they may seem like the type that like, something goes bad, quick divorce, you know? Just because if you're doing it 3 times, like you're probably not sticking, you know, like you're like, anything goes wrong, we move on. Am I right? No, you're together still? Okay. How long have you guys been married?
3.5 months.
Wow, okay. That's crazy. Well, hopefully this one lasts.
Yeah.
This marriage will last forever.
Okay.
Do you guys have any kids?
Brooke, who is Cindy's daughter, asked me if I would adopt her.
Oh my goodness.
So I was over the moon about it.
Show of hands, who did Fawad guess correctly?
Okay.
You got 3 out of 6, you got 50%.
Okay.
Oh my God, Zach. Is getting divorced losing in some way?
Yeah, in my eyes. But I don't know, I'm also a 21-year-old who's like, lived in a house where it was like, my parents were always together. I'm like, that's what I want.
If I get married again, it's probably because of them, to be honest. Third time's a charm? Okay, I got 2 more to go.